Hello vinyl community and anyone else watching this. This is my 6th video for today. I'm going to try to spread them over a couple days, although I think I'm doing 3 of them tonight. I'll probably stop for a little bit after that. Hope everybody's still doing well. And let me turn this down a tad. I'm going to do a thrift store finds video. I've got quite a pile here. I'm going to go pretty quickly. Nothing great, but a couple of interesting things, including the first 2. And then I'll show you those, and then we'll just go from there. Nothing amazing, but again, my thrift store finds, I think they're from a bunch of thrift stores, but most of them probably 3 for $1 or less. Start out with this. Freddy's Golden and Vogue. It's a 10-inch. It's German. I don't think it's that old. It's on Polydor. And I have no idea what this is. I was doing a podcast about 10 inches. All from 10 inches. And I bought this specifically for that. This is the Polydor label. And then I forgot I had it and I didn't put it in my podcast. So, there you go. And this may be the coolest thing for me that I'm going to show you tonight as far as this video goes. Jack LaLanne's Glamour Stretcher Time. This is another 10-inch. I didn't buy this for my podcast, although I will be using it eventually, I'm sure. If it's light enough, read that. If it's not, I apologize. The reason I bought this, besides the Jack LaLanne record, is I don't know if this will show up at all, but this is on blue vinyl. I opened it up, saw blue vinyl, and said, okay, and it's even translucent. I can see through it. If I had a flashlight sitting there, I do. I have a black light. Can you see through it? I think you can. So, very cool. Very happy to have that. Maybe the find of the month. I don't know. Pearly Shells by Billy Vaughn. Sometimes Billy Vaughn is cool and sometimes he's just boring as hell. But this was in such nice shape. A lot of these are. Still an original shrink with an original price tag on it on Dot Records. I had to pick it up. I couldn't leave it there. Those were actually 50 cents. This first pile was 50 cents. Again, the Nat King Cole Story, Volume 2. Really nice condition. Slight bit of ring wear on the top, but hardly anything. And the records are, you won't be able to see this, but are immaculate. And I just couldn't possibly leave them there. Now, some of them have some tape scars on them. It looks like they were taped shut for some reason. And I don't quite understand that. So the covers aren't perfect, but I'm one of these people. Writing on the cover doesn't bother me. That kind of stuff. It's had a life before me. And that's cool. You know, it's kind of like the American Picker guys. You know, they like a little dirt on their stuff. Well, I don't mind it either. This is an album I've always wanted, to be honest, and I never see it. Nat King Cole, Live at the Sands. Again, Capitol. The thing is in really nice condition. It's a gatefold. There's what's going on inside. Very cool. I was very, very happy to get this record. And more Nat King Cole. This one had a price tag that somebody peeled off and tore a little bit of the cover off. But again, these things don't really bother me all that much. I mean, it's just Joe's Joke, you know, no ring wear, no bent corners, perfect corners, just amazing. For sitting in a thrift store, in a really junky thrift store, I might add. Pretty cool. By the way, this one's I Don't Want to Hurt Anymore, Nat King Cole. One of my favorite covers, this one has some spine damage. This cover isn't perfect, but the record's really nice. And one of my favorite Nat King Cole covers. Where did everyone go? They used this on one of his greatest hits a couple of years ago on CD. Just a great picture. This one did have tape holding the whole thing together at one point, but long gone. Sammy Davis Jr., What Kind of Fool Am I? He's that kind of fool. Again, really nice shape. This one's on reprise. Original inner sleeve. These all have inner sleeves. Tricolor reprise label. These all have inner sleeves, and they're all the original inner sleeves. I mean, and these things crisp and white, and you know, how do you leave these things behind? I can't do it. Brooke Benton, produced by Quincy Jones, on Mercury, still in shrink. Again, I couldn't possibly leave this behind. This one doesn't have an inner sleeve. The black Mercury label. But I like Brooke Benton, and just, I mean, for 50 cents. And some rock still in shrink. Howard Jones, Dream into Action. I think this is his second album. Pick that up for 50 cents. This has No One Is to Blame, and it has 2 hits. I think. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe Things Can Only Get Better was a hit. I can't remember. I'm thinking it had Life in One Day is on this. Did have 2 hits on it. And Benjamin Orr's solo LP, The Lace. Ben Orr, of course, no longer with us. The actual lead singer of the Cars, everybody thinks it was Rick Ocasek, but Ben Orr was really the lead singer and sang most of the hits. And now we're into 3 for $1 category here. U2, The Unforgettable Fire. This, for most of you, this will probably be the best thing I got. Not for me. Really nice shape. Again, 3 for $1. It's really dirty, but the vinyl's in nice shape. But if I show you this side, I don't know if you can see that. It is really, really dirty. But my vinyl back cleaned this right up. Jim Croce, Photographs and Memories, his greatest hits. I don't have this for some reason, believe it or not. And 3 for $1. The hell, I got it now. And again, original picture sleeve or inner sleeve. How cool is that? Had that hat for a long time. Jim Croce. Best of Carly Simon. Again, 3 for $1. Why not? It's all I'll ever need by Carly Simon, but there's a track list if you can see it. Who knows? Johnny Cash album I'd never seen before, but I saw it twice today at the record show. Johnny Cash Collection, His Greatest Hits Volume 2 on Columbia. And I'm curious what label it is. No, it's just the standard Columbia label. But I'd never seen this before, and I saw it twice at the record show today. But it was more than 49 cents at the record show, so I'm not sure why I bought these. I'm not a fan at all. But Duran Duran's first album, cover is filthy, but it'll clean up, I'm pretty sure. The record's in nice shape. There's track listing. Rio, Duran Duran's second album. This cover's not in fantastic shape, but the record's nice. And their third album, 7 in the Ragged Tiger. 3 for $1. I mean, pick them up. Walt Disney's Mary Poppins on Vista. Now I have actually the other copy of this, the gatefold one, but this is the original cast soundtrack. The other one's the movie soundtrack. So, still got Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews, I'm pretty sure. There's your track listing. But this would be a different soundtrack than the other one. Early Bee Gees, Monday's Rain on Pickwick Records. I was going to leave this behind. It's probably almost VG Plus shape, around there. But the records are $3 for $1, so it didn't cost me anything. So I grabbed it because I had 8 and I needed 9. So now we're at a different thrift store where they're 29 cents. The Slightly Fabulous Lime Letters. I just like the cover. The Slightly Fabulous Lime Letters. I like the title. Still in shrink with original price tags on it. Had to grab it. More Nat King Cole. Again, immaculate. This thing looks like it was made yesterday. Nat King Cole looking back. This thing is so white, and it's a little bit of yellowing right there on that seam, but right here. But this thing is just immaculate. American Tour, the Dave Clark 5. I always pick up Dave Clark 5. Never seem to have to spend any money for them, though. Frank Sinatra sings a select Cole Porter. I actually have this already, but this is definitely an upgrade, at least the cover. I'm going to look at the records and maybe Frankenstein it, but the cover's still in shrink. And it's in a mono cover, but it's got a stereo sticker on it. I love when they used to do that. Love Keely Smith. I rarely see her in the at thrift stores. Because You're Mine on Dot. Of course, Keely Smith spent years and years with Louis Prima and had a really nice solo career as well. In fact, there's a couple of her albums right there. Wayne Newton's Summer Wind. Again, I have this, but this sucker's in shrink. So I had to, again, I might do a Frankenstein. I'm not sure the record is, but picked it up. Like his cover of Summer Wind. There's a couple other good covers on this too, actually. Remember Me, I'm the One Who Loves You. Everybody Loves Somebody is good. Anyway. Country Top 14 Hits, various artists album. This thing was just clean, clean, clean. It's got some good stuff on it. I'll let you read it because you can read that one. But it's got some good stuff on it. And for 29 cents, picked it up. Maggie and Terry Roach, the Roach Sisters and Seductive Reasoning. I don't know too much about the Roaches, but I'll find out. Mark Lindsay wimping out after he leaves Paul Revere and the Raiders with Arizona. I rarely see this album, actually, and to find it in a thrift store in really nice condition. It's got a slightly cut corner. Other than that, this thing is in really nice condition on Columbia, and it is an original 2-eye. And very happy to get that, but he's really wimping out. Leaving on a jet plane, something. Sunday Morning Coming Down, I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Really wimping out. Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds, Falling in Love. Their other big hit, their first big hit was Don't Pull Your Love, and I'm pretty sure that's on another album. Bands like this, groups like this, really only had one hit per album, but it's still got the hype sticker on it, which is really cool. So, you don't see these kinds of albums because people basically threw them out, I think, when they were done with them. Got the original cardboard inner sleeve. There's the guys. Very cool. Still in shrink, of course. Kim Carnes, Mistaken Identity, her big album with Crazy in the Night and Betty Davis Eyes on it. Eddie Money, his first album, I think. This has got Baby Hold On. Yeah, this would be his first album. There's Mr. Money on the back. Couple more here. Linda Ronstadt, Living in the USA. Pretty clean copy. That's why I picked it up. One of my favorite pictures of her ever. The backside of the picture disc on this was a really good picture too. And last but not least, still in shrink with the hype sticker, Carly Simon's No Secrets, containing the hit You're So Vain, as it says right there on the original shrink. There's Carly on the back. And again, original shrink for 29 cents. I'm going to pick it up. Well, that's it. And that is the last of my videos for tonight. I think that's enough. Thank you all for watching. I have put up my 500 subs contest, so check that video out and comment, and you'll be entered. And that's as simple as that. And check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. Keep watching everybody's videos. Keep making everybody's videos. Support the vinyl community. It's one of the coolest things I've ever been involved with. So I thank all of you that make videos. I thank all of you that watch videos and watch my videos especially. And you know, go hang out in the sunshine a little bit too, but watch some videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. See you next time. Bye.